Anti-American Islamist Colin Kaepernick just awarded for spitting on America. Colin Kaepernick has been named Citizen of the Year by GQ magazine, which published a feature story Monday about the former San Francisco 49ers quarterback and his emergence as a polarizing figure since his decision to protest during the national anthem. This is what qualifies as Citizen of the Year, an Islam-loving, American-hating blank that has led to dividing a nation? What the blank, I would say. GQ also writes that Kaepernick agreed to participate in its project because he wants to reclaim the narrative of his protest. The majority of the story consists of perspectives from people that GQ describes as Kaepernick's closest confidants. Kaepernick is not quoted in the story title. Colin Kaepernick will not be silenced. GQ states in the story that Kaepernick, who has rarely spoken publicly since becoming a free agent earlier this year, has grown wise to the power of his silence. Fox News reported, to this point, everyone is well aware of Colin Kaepernick's anti-American stance, as he refused to stand during the national anthem during an NFL football game. There are a ton of issues with his actions, but the leading factor that drove his position towards hating America came from one source: Islam. In July of 2016, Kaepernick converted to Islam. Isn't it disgraceful? I don't know. This is like disgraceful. Converted to Islam during the off-season, and he is engaged to Nessa Diab, a Black Lives Matter activist who promotes what she calls authentic Islam. The Kaepernicks will also have a traditional Muslim wedding. It will be enlightening to see what Ms. Diab does when Colin starts to treat her as a third-class citizen, because Islam encourages and demands men treat their women that way. Kaepernick's most ardent supporter is his fiancée, MTV DJ and Teen Mom host Nessa Diab. It is confirmed the two will have an Islamic wedding, and there is also much speculation that Protestant-raised Kaepernick has converted to Islam. Many sports insiders are also adamant that Diab, who supports the National of Islam, or the Nation of Islam, is actually the one who pushed him to begin the national anthem protest. Whether or not there is any credence to these allegations, it is a fact that his public activism did not begin until after he and Diab began dating in 2015. Colin Kaepernick and his wife have been cozying up with none other than pro-Sharia law, Linda Sarsour. You know, these are the people that should be deported out of the country. Why should we have to tolerate this? No, we're not a nation of this kind of tolerance. This kind of tolerance goes against our belief system. Ship them out. That's all I say. Linda Sarsour called for people to rise up against right-wing Zionists and went on to state that we want you to know that we will not be silenced by Blue Lives Matter, by white supremacists, by neo-Nazis, by right-wing Zionists, because we allowed you into the country, because if we didn't allow you here, you wouldn't be able to speak like that in our country. Because of the liberal left, I would say ship them all out. You don't like what we stand for here, you're moving out. That's it. You know, it's very hard to control myself sometimes when I'm reading these articles. I just get so, totally aggravated with this because it's insulting. It's insulting. She wasn't finished with her hate-filled anti-Jewish sentiment. She also stated people are not like us. The powers that be do not care about morality or integrity or dignity or respect of our communities. They only speak one language, and the language is money. Sarsour, who's paying you? After Sarsour's call for jihad at the Islamic Society of North America dinner earlier this summer, she stated, "Most Americans do not understand what the term means. If more Americans understood the term, they would realize that the host for one of America's favorite shows, Teen Mom, was using her star power to bring Islamic supremacy to the United States. Non-Muslims often mistakenly believe that jihad equates to a violent tragedy on the September 11th scale. No, this is a total chipping away slowly at our country's what we stand for. Yeah, that's what they're doing, chipping slowly away with one idiot liberal at a time. This is not correct. The truth is that every Muslim has a personal jihad, many of them nonviolent, of course. But they all lead to the common goal of Islamic supremacy. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, that's that thing she said in the beginning. May peace be upon you, brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother reading what the hell she said. She's disgusting. Islamic propaganda has propelled the lie that white America is responsible for all of the world's racial injustice. All the while, it was Islam that introduced the African slave trade to Europe and the Western world, and Muslims still engage in the African slave trade to this day. This propaganda is a very effective weapon used by Muslims to divide and conquer nations to further the cause of Islam. Colin Kaepernick believes that he serves a righteous cause, but he's just Islam's newest agenda monkey. Actually, yes, and this is what I'm saying. There should be some sort of a test to see where, because we want money and we believe in capitalism, a free market. Yes, we do. So there should be some sort of a test. Let them answer. Anybody that doesn't follow the rules of America, the American nation, what we built this nation on, get a plane ready and start shipping them out, because they're going to be shipped to the Middle East, and basically that's it. No problem. No problem for me. I'm sure it's no problem for you guys. Isn't this guy disturbing? So now this is the Citizen of the Year. No police officers, no firemen, no politician that's not corrupt, I should say. So this is what we follow. And the idiots that follow this idiot too, Sarsour here. Sometimes I just get, again, very frustrated because I do not appreciate them in my country. I do not. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.